I'm leaving to go now. I didn't finish putting the straws or the napkins out, and this is how the drink station looked. I didn't get to finish. James told me to leave early, and it's raining. It's October the what's the date? October the 14th. I mean, James he just came in like he did a week weekend before last, and he just started complaining. He said every time he comes in, I'm in the dining room. People are get the my coworkers are getting slammed, and I'm hanging out in the dining room like I'm not doing anything. And so I told him yesterday. I mean, I told him today. First of all, when he said that, I just listened. This time I didn't get upset. Um, then, because he complained 2 weeks ago as well, when we were really busy, and so now he just told me to clock out. I didn't clock out. My schedule is till 4 a.m. I didn't clock out. He didn't say because of labor. First, um, he said when he comes in, I'm hanging out, and they getting slammed as though I'm not doing anything. And I went to apologize to Thomas. I said, Thomas, I didn't know you weren't busy. I mean, you were busy up here. I thought Haiti was helping you because Thomas is the one who told me to go to the dining room and fill up the clean the dining room. So the last customers I waited on was two Spanish speaking. One, both of them were women. One had on a navy shirt or shirt that had navy on it. And after they left, or after I got through serving them, James told me to clock out. He said, "You can go if you want to." I said, "Why?" I said, "I'm not even finna." I said, "No, I don't want to go." He said, "You can go clock out." You know how you put your fingers on a computer. So he did his fingers like that. I said, I didn't finish the straws or the napkins because you said that you needed me on the floor. Um, Thomas even admitted that I did what he told me to do. So was doing. And he still told me to clock out, even though I didn't even finish completing the work that needed to be completed. He didn't say because of labor. He just said clock out. So I just walked. I just left. It's like 15 minutes. There's no reason for him to even say clock out. But this is what he did. He does. He has done before, many times. So many times. It's like trying to stop. After a while, it adds up. So you tell someone to clock out, or you try to force clock them out, or tell them to clock out, and they're trying to get hours, or they have rent to pay. It adds up. It really does. And so once again, last about a weekend, about not last weekend, but the weekend before that, I became so upset about it. Because there was once again another person at the. Hold on, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to cross. I'm gonna wait for cars to stop. There was another person at the register or on the front line with a navy shirt on, and he just started to complain after we had it was me and Thomas. We were actually shorthanded, and we were, I would say, we were busier than this Saturday, but still I would consider it steady. Uh, and so it was just me, Thomas, and I think it was Dora, and we were really working fast and hard. And he came in and started complaining about me not working or doing something like as though I wasn't doing my job. Thank you. So they're stopping now. So hold on. Now I gotta wait for the other line to stop. This is the crosswalk where the police officer was like, after there was a car accident in front of me, said he motioned as I was taking out my tablet because the car accident did not look real. And so I was seeing so many car accidents back and forth on my way to work that it just seemed very, very odd. And then hearing people say things like Birdman, brother. So as I was taking out my tablet, right about here, the police officer which was there looked at me and said he FUCK you. And this is after I was given documentation about my dreams being manipulated. It's like having a forced manipulated dream, predominantly of black male trying to have sex with me while I was sleeping. So right about here, predominantly. And I was like, well, I was surprised. And also, this is the crosswalk where a black male is young in his 20s. According to Imani, he doesn't know. He was told he was hit by a car here, maybe almost a year ago. He was in his early 20s. That works for Wendy's. He's a co-worker of Imani. So, I mean, if you're trying to work and complete a full shift, and which is according to, you're not doing anything that you're not supposed to do. You're trying to do your job and so forth. But it seems as though I just find it's more than a coincidence. A lot of times when these things happen, those that seem to represent the United States Navy and Army are inside the building, or just left or getting ready to come inside the building. And James is also one that I did ask because he was talking very loud with a regular customer. A black male. And he was using a lot of, it sounded like very strongly military terms. And so it prompted me to ask him one day, I said, James, so were you in the Army or the military? And either he said he's still in the military or he used to be in the military. I don't remember. But the same black male comes into Burger King and orders a lot of times a soft serve on a cone. He was the one that I did a video because I thought it was so odd, because he actually was at I had got paid one day. I saw him come in as I was getting my check and stuff together. James worked that day. He was at the front counter, but I had just got off work. It was on a Wednesday, and I did my usual routine of going to put my check inside of or deposit in the bank. And so, I mean, I do this a lot. I usually keep it the same routine. I walk. So, and then I go to Whole Foods. And just so happened, as I was going to Whole Foods, the same black male that James was speaking about military terms, he usually wear also a Vietnam veteran hat or some type of veteran emblem on his jacket or shirt. And he speaks abruptly. I don't know why he does that to me, but he does. I just calm my voice down and listen as much as possible, because I don't know his state of mind. I don't know how he thinks. So, and just so happened that day when I deposited my check, I was going towards Whole Foods, and he was at the bank teller right up from Whole Foods on that same strip, that same street. And I find it odd because I was like, this is so odd, especially with so many accents around the room saying brother paid. Not accusing him, or brother paid, um, and so forth.